to North Allegheny, where tonight NCTV45 presenting the North Allegheny Tigers, the home team, taking on the Newcastle Red Hurricane. This coming at you from North Allegheny as we get ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the NC Court, home of the Tigers. In this varsity contest, we feature the Hurricane of Newcastle High School and your North Allegheny Tigers. Fans of this time, we ask you please rise, move your caps, and join the student athletes and coaches in honoring America. Let's rise, one nation and one people, for the singing of our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. And now we're going to starting first with the visiting Newcastle Hurricane. A 6'2" senior forward, number 2, Dejan Young. At guard, a 5'11" senior, number 4, Byron Lett. At guard, a 5'11" sophomore, number 11, Ralphie Lundo. Also in guard, a 5'9" senior, number 12, Jonathan Anderson. And at guard, a 5'10" senior, number 25, Nick Wallace. The head coach of the Hurricane, Ralph Lundo, and assistants, Jason Donald, Bill Humphrey, and Ryan Reynolds. And now, the starting lineup, Rio North Allegheny Tigers. At guard, a 6'4" senior, number 20, Jackson Howard. On the way, the 6'3" junior, number 4, Joe Monkey. And the guard, a 6'1" junior, number 3, Anthony Sayani. A 6'11" junior forward, number 10, Ty Head coach of the Tigers, Steve Memorial, with assistants Sharon Beck, Tim Tyree, and David Peter.
And folks, we're ready for tip-off as North Allegheny in the white, Canes in their black uniforms, white numbers. Canes will battle the height disadvantage as they have all season. And here we go, high school basketball action on NCTV45. Tip controlled by NA. Ball almost thrown away. Canes in there man-to-man. Allegheny working the perimeter. Working the baseline as North Allegheny setting the picks down low. Trying to free up the 6'10" guy. They threw into double coverage that time. That didn't work for North Allegheny. Canes get it back out front. Ralphie over to Anderson. Anderson back out to Ralphie. Canes will leave against a much taller NA team. Drive, thrown back to the corner. Wallace takes a drive on the baseline. Shot is missed. And North Allegheny down court. On the baseline, the 6'10" guy. Driving inside position. Team rebounded by the Canes on the break. And Wallace gets the first two of the game at 6:25. Canes with a 2-point lead. Foul called on Wallace. Amazing to me right now that NA getting the big guy out away from the hoop. Ball comes into NA. They got a mismatch underneath as Wallace watching the big guy.
Foul charge number 4, Byron Lett of Newcastle.
Lett gets his first, and that's the team first. Check that, team second. Pass into the corner. Big guy now away from the hoop. And drive. Cane fans on the wall. That was good. And that ties it up at 2. Dribble penetrate by Wallace. Shot by Anderson. Brian Lett with the rebound. So 4-2 Canes early on. All into the corner. Shot is good.
Number 20, Jackson Howard.
5-4 Tigers. Canes with the ball. They get it underneath. Anderson goes against the big guy. Foul called. Anderson, I believe, will go to the line. 4:53. Canes trail by 1.
At one shooting 2, number 12, Jonathan Anderson.
Anderson at the line. First shot up and in. We're tied at 5.
Number 24, Paul Rubens.
North Allegheny installing the big screen TVs. As you can see those in the end zones of the gymnasium. Tied at 5 and down court. North Allegheny setting up, pick up high. Anderson quickly switches. Ball into the big guy. And shot is good.
I love it.
Wallace did everything he could to defend that. And just wasn't happening. Back out front. Canes almost turned the ball over. Drive to the hoop and foul call. As long as Newcastle can drive to the hoop and create that unorthodox position for North Allegheny as the fouls, 2 apiece, that's a key. Big guy out away from the hoop as Wallace in charge of watching the 6'10" guy. Shot from the corner, in and out. Just amazing to me that they put that big guy that far away from the hoop. Can't help it. On the floor, ball rolls in the corner. Canes take the shot, Allegheny with the rebound. And saved as it almost goes out of bounds. Again away from the hoop. Shot off. And Wallace with the rebound. Wallace doing an excellent job. And foul called. Foul called on the floor.
Returning for 20, Jackson Howard, and 22, Joey DeMuro.
Canes inbound the ball. They'll look to set it up. Lundo drive, half shot, jumper. North Allegheny on the break quickly. Foul line and back out front. North Allegheny will reset. Pass into the corner. Drive and
Passing down number 22, Joey DeMuro.
9-6. 2:19, as you can see on the clock and running. Lundo from the corner, rebound and in. On the break from the perimeter, and it's good.
For the Tiger, Joe Murphy.
11-6, 1:55 on the clock. And with that, timeout called. And we're going to take this timeout. You're watching NCTV45.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call The Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle, 724-658-9540.
We're back. Kings trail 12-6. Keys to the game right now. Kings are doing a decent job with what I call team rebounding. However, you got to be able to shoot over some pretty big guys. The big guy for NA back in, as NA plays a man-to-man, keeping the big guy in the paint, shot from the corner, Anderson, NA with the rebound, and they'll go down and shoot, set. Big guy shoots from way out, and amazed that he pulled the trigger from well beyond the three-point line. Half jump hook is missed. 2 shots for the big guy from NA, and none of them fell. Blundo gets the guy to go in the air, and Wallace hits in the corner. Byron Lett gets the shot. Allegheny. And we're at 14-9 with 37 seconds left.
What do you call that?
Foul called.
Foul charge number 2, Deshaun Young.
32 seconds left in the first half.
22 is Joey DePierre.
With Allegheny at the line. We're up 14-9. First shot up. Around the rim and no good. Shot up around the rim and
Checking in for the Tigers, number 24, Paul Rubish, and number 11.
6-point lead for the Tigers. 32 seconds left. Kings with the ball. If they're able to get the 3 here, they can cut it to 3. They spread the court. And there's 14, 13, 12, 10. Anderson with the drive. Foul called with 3.3 seconds.
Foul charge number 4, Joe Marquis. 2 shots coming. For number 12, Jonathan Anderson.
Jonathan Anderson shooting. First shot's good. 15-10.
And number 22, Joey DePierre.
(15-10), 3.3 seconds left in the first period. Down court. That's good to do
In the first quarter, your North Allegheny Tigers lead at 15-10 over the Newcastle Hurricane.
We'll be right back.
And now let's go ahead and make some noise for your...
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call The Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle, 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Big Daddy 316 Transport. For a ride to work, that's fine. Groceries and essentials, pickups We do them. We all benefit. Seniors, cities, state, stores, employers, and yes, employees. Why get there tired when you can get there alive and energized? Yes, no tricky traffic patterns. We can haul up to 5 passengers, 24-hour notice required, $5 per stop. Call 224-730-3865. Big Daddy 316 Transport. Alley's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Alley's Upper Crust.
We get back 19-18 Tigers to drive to the hoop. NA with the ball down court. Charge called.
Foul charge 2, number 3, Anthony Sayano.
19-18, 5:55 left. Shot missed. Northern court. Post the big guy up. Pass to the corner. Foul Kings.
Foul charge number 2, Jason Young of Newcastle. Second Berto and 24 Paul Rubens.
Ball.
24.
21-14 to go in the first half. Foul called on NA. That'll be a 1-1. Check that, and it'll be ball out for the Canes.
And that's to the upcoming for the
I believe these, and then he called it on 11. There were a lot of 11. Shot good, 21-19. 5:06. McKnight getting ready to come in on the 5. And he does. With the press. They 3-point shot off the mark. Up to the big guy. Corner and drive. Doesn't get there. Wallace with the rebound. Back out front. Almost over and back. Is away from the line. Big job as you're shooting over all those. Gaines with a great. Now they bring the big guy back inside. $23-20 with on a moving clock. Canes down through. McKnight with the ball. Over to Wallace. Wallace to Anderson. McKnight. Let with the drive. 23-22. Three minutes by one. Ball out.
For the time, 20, Jackson Howard at 22.
2:54. Across the timeline. Wallace out front. He goes right side to Anderson. Hit by Young. No good. Gonna call over the back on us. You don't catch that too often in great position. That time just wasn't. Ball comes inbounds to NA. 3-point. And they're going to call him on the. That'll be turned over to the Canes. That's the second that I witnessed.
Number 4,
a guy falls exact same spot over there. They need to get it dried off. Subs coming in. 2:20 trail by 1. Drive by Blundo. Back to left. Anderson. Left. At the foul line. Blundo. 3. That gets the rebound. Underneath. and save, but the off balance shot there. 138.
All Rubens of North Allegheny.
Lindo looks to be hurt as he walked back to the line. Shot by Lindo. We're tied at 23 on the clock. Shot up and good.
For the Hurricane, 21, Angela
Chloa enters for the Canes by NA. Big guy takes it across the timeline. Minute 11. 24-28, up by 1. 2 point shot. 50 seconds left. Canes shot by 2. 4. Canes holding for the last shot. Hope to go in at halftime. Tied. Back to the other side. 19. North Allegheny playing at 2. Now they shift to man.
I wanted you with North Allegheny. 2 shots are coming for number 2.
2.3 seconds. 2.3 seconds. Canes down 1. On the replay there, they show the foul. We're tied.
And at halftime, we are knotted at 26. North Allegheny Tigers and the Newcastle Hurricane.
We'll be back with after this.
You're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island. Yes, friends, Chilella & Carney Floral Designs is alive and well in Newcastle. Owner and designer Stephen Doherty and his staff have a special motto: we love what we do, and it shows in every area of the business. Stop by their pleasant Southside store at 1006 South Mill Street. Chilella & Carney has been there for the community with quality and service since 1943. You can go to the website chilellaandcarney.com or call 724-652-8412. Chuck Tanner would be proud of the restaurant that bears his name. Chuck Tanner's Restaurant, owned and operated by the Papazikas family, would love for you to be part of a Newcastle tradition. Come enjoy the great breakfast, super lunch, and second-to-none dinner choices from their Italian, Mediterranean, and American cuisine. You can relax with a wonderful atmosphere and something from the bar. If you're planning an event, ask about their banquet facility. Tanner's Restaurant is located at 2305 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-658-5900. 900.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal. Because you deserve more than just great pizza. You deserve great subs, whether it's Italian, steak, meatball, or the many varieties that they have that will tempt your palate. You deserve more wings, as they have great flavors, more salads, and for dessert, more Cita Sticks. It's 4-star pizza. We deliver to peppers, mouth-watering fruit, fine dressings, apples, meats. This place looks so familiar. Everyone in Newcastle has to know about it. Yes, it reminds you of when you were growing up, right in downtown Newcastle. Look at those fine lunch meats and ethnic foods. Yes, it's Joseph's.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
Run it again at Lindy's Lunch. Run it again with hot dogs, fries, burgers, and much more. For the 2-point conversion, try those daily specials. Run right in and you won't only guard the score at Lindy's Lunch. Before the game, just right for lunch, or anytime. It's Lindy's Lunch. 2402 Wilmington Road, Newcastle. Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company. Home, residential, commercial, water coolers. You can contact us Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. We're fast, efficient, and we deliver water. We offer 100% customer satisfaction guarantee. Contact us today at 724-498-4760. If you're hungry, don't be out in the desert. Head on down to the old Oasis for breakfast. If you're hungry, don't be out in the desert. Head on down to the old Oasis for daily specials. Yes, appetizers, sandwiches, beverages. It's the Oasis Bar, 303 South Jefferson Street. Call 724-652-6104.
Okay, friends, to second half action now. Score knotted up at 20. NA jumping out to a big lead, and get tough to hold that as the Canes clawed into the game. Fouls evenly distributed. Both teams were in the bonus. So buckle up. Here we go. Start the third. NA. They work the ball. Big guy deep on the wing. By NA. Work down low. Charge call. 7:35. Nick Wallace unable to hold as ball will come inbound to North Alabama with 38 seconds gone. No score. Kind of left. With Allegheny, brings the guy into the corner. Sends the big guy mismatch. Able to stand his ground. 6:50 and we're tied at 26. Back to Ralph. And I had earlier said about the floor and guys going down, and that's on both sides of the ball. So we're tied at 26. Big guy backs it in. 28-26. Right now, NA more than happy with the tempo and pace of the game. The Canes have not been able to get out and run. Let from beyond the arc by NA. 5:53 and they lead 28-26. Work the ball down low. 30-26 at the 5:30. Cage trail by 4. Ball off. Anderson runs it down. Back to Wallace. Foul called on NA. 5:30. Foul call. That's going to be 2 shots first shot was 5:06. That foul, 26. NA with the lead.
2 shots are coming.
Young.
Number 2 is on the line.
30-26. Ball round the rim and out. Second shot, no good. And NA with the ball. Joy, a 30-26 lead. Foul wasn't called there. He got away with that one there. As it's in the head. That was a brutal shot. And that was at 4:38. Kings will get the ball out. They trail by 4. And right now, that the NA hasn't been able to make us. Foul called.
That's 2, number 11, Ralphie London of Newcastle.
Gets the foul. Shot. No. Called off. And ball goes over to NA. They get the ball across. 32-26. That equals the biggest lead of the game. Up to 6. Tied. Up to 6. And tied again. Rondo with the shot. Let with the rebound. To go inside. Gets it back to Young. Young to Anderson. Dribble, drive, penetrate. And shot. Dribble, drive, penetration. Shot rolls in. And he'll go to the line for 1 with 3.
Returning from North Allegheny, number 4, Joe Mark.
32-28. Lead 29. Wealthy Brenda with the layup. Cage through, right? Foul call. King able to create the turnover.
Number 3, Anthony Sayati.
And with that, let's go! 31. Kings
Taken by North Allegheny, a full 60 seconds.
We're going to take this break.
I'll be happy to entire North Allegheny.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553. Losing a loved one is difficult, and the grief it puts on your family can be troublesome. Ed and Dawn DeCarbo Funeral Home and Cremation Incorporated strive to make the hardest time for you and your family a comfortable one. They can accommodate for large gatherings to smaller, private viewings and memorial services. They've been serving the area for over 50 years. Ed and Dawn DeCarbo Funeral Home and Crematory Incorporated. 941 South Mill Street, Newcastle, and 3000 Wilmington Road, Neshannock Township. Website, DeCarboFuneralHome.com, or call 724-658-4711.
It's the sauce. It's the cheese. It's the ingredients. It's the crunch. It's Chubby's Pizza.
One dies at a 32 with 3:24. We've got 5 teams, one on the cage. They take a 1-point lead, 33-32. Arrow favoring the Canes, 33. Up by 1 with 3 minutes. Ball knocked away. Half shot. In Wallace, and then cleared by the gets the wall, 35-32.
Number 24, Ruben. Number 12, Jonathan Anderson. With us in line for one more.
35-34. Shot. Canes up by 1. Passing to, she gets it back to Anderson. 2 minutes. Back out front. Anderson on the drive. Gets the ball. 150. Canes up by 3. The defense, as they were down by 6. Drive to the hoop and no answer as let from the foul call. .127, Canes up by 3. 37-34. .122, Canes up by 3. Drive left side. Foul called on the floor on Wallace with 1:10. 37-34.
Substitution for the Hurricane, 21, Angelo.
Flella in for Young. And then he goes across the baseline. Big guy. 2 underneath. 2 missed underneath. That 2 and a 37-34. Now underneath. Layups.
Number 10.
37-36, 50 seconds. Canes up by 1. 24. On one side. This one. Underneath Wallace with the shot wave gone.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
Losing a loved one is difficult, and the grief it puts on your family can be troublesome. Ed and Dawn DeCarbo Funeral Home and Cremation Incorporated strive to make the hardest time for you and your family a comfortable one. They can accommodate for large gatherings to smaller, private viewings and memorial services. They've been serving the area for over 50 years. Ed and Dawn DeCarbo Funeral Home and Crematory Incorporated, 941 South Mill Street, Newcastle, and 3000 Wilmington Road, Neshannock Township. Website, DeCarboFuneralHome.com, or call 724-658-4711.
It's the sauce. It's the cheese. It's the ingredients. It's the crunch. It's Chubby's Pizza. Let's pizza again. Like we did way back when. They use Augustine's ingredients. Special thanks to Butts, Flowers, Gifts, and More in downtown Newcastle for their support and funding of this program. Butts Flowers, downtown Newcastle.
Starting the fourth quarter, 3-point shot. And we're tied at 39. You're watching NCTV45. And that'll go over to the Canes. Canes get it out to Wallace. They thinks about the shot. Let drives the baseline. Shot inside is good. (41-39) at the 7-minute mark. Drive left side. Back into the post. Turn around jumper. Shot off. 43-41. Nick, the guy that plays like he's 8 foot tall. Shot in. 44. And there's Nick Wallace again, smacking it out of bounds. Tigers take it in. Canes in a 1-2-1 court. They take it down. North Allegheny seems just enough out of their offense. Nick, keep 6 minutes. Called away from the ball.
Foul charge number 4, Myron Letts.
That's Let's fourth. Three-point shot from the corner. And Canes maintain that three-point lead. 5. Elvis gets his own rebound. Back up as Ralphie take care of getting the ball back for the Canes. 5:29. And Canes work the ball on the outside. Pass to turnaround jump shot. 5-point lead. So as we approach 5 minutes, the lead foul call. Second. Canes up by 5. Larger 3-point shot off the mark. Front clock here. This is where Newcastle is dangerous. They get the 15 and just hold the ball, or they got the offense. That puts them up. And that's 41. We'll take this break.
NCTV45. Strong enough for Lawrence County.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
Losing a loved one is difficult, and the grief it puts on your family can be troublesome. Ed and Don DeCarbo Funeral Home and Cremation Incorporated strive to make the hardest time for you and your family a comfortable one. They can accommodate for large gatherings to smaller, private viewings and memorial services. They've been serving the area for over 50 years. Ed and Don DeCarbo Funeral Home and Crematory Incorporated. 940.
And we are back. 49. NA 41. 432. We'll show you in the picture. Ball inbounds to the Tigers. Tigers with the drive to the hoop. Gets overplayed and layup miss. 50 as they knock it off at NA. Go out to the Canes. We're down to the 4-minute mark. 49. Canes work out near timeline. And grabbed his hand.
This is a 1-on-1 opportunity.
1 for Young. 50-41. Second one off. As they call stepping on the baseline. 50-41. Young. Young to Anderson. Anderson in the quarter to left.
Foul charge to number 12, Jonathan Anderson. Again for the tackle for the 13, Carter.
50-41.
For number 20,
Rebound tip. So he clears it to Anderson. Wallace to Deja Young. And Keynes getting on all cylinders.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Big Daddy 3.
That tells the story, folks. 53-41. Ball into NA. Shot off the mark. $237. Wallace. Wallace to Anderson. 2 minutes. Wallace back. Foul call. 2:03. Shot good. 54-51. 55. Ball out of bounds to NA. As the Caves back up off the floor. Down looked like Jonathan Anderson. 55, 41, 153. It's 141 left. They clear it to foul on the tie. Game's 55-44 right now. Minute 19. Shot no good. It's down. 113. 3-pointer. Out beyond it. Now an 8-point lead. Good here. Timeouts. Arrow facing Newcastle. Tigers. Canes win point lead. Listen. Anderson into Wallace and then back. Anderson, the decoy down 4. Minute left. Okay.
Correction. 2 shots are coming for her. Number 2, Deshaun Young.
First shot good. Second shot doesn't get there. 47. 9-point lead. Turnaround jumper inside.
Number 22, Joey.
It's at the 4th. They use their last timeout. 56-49. 7-point lead. Newcastle with the ball out, 47. Wallace, foul. 7-point lead for the Kings. 56-49.
2 shots are coming for 25.
Shoot one. No doubt these will go down.
Anthony's got
7. 57-49. Timeout called by Newcastle. That's out. NCTV45.
You're watching NCTV45, leading Penn, Ohio.
$58.49. Tigers good to inbound the ball. Foul call. That'll send Wallace to the line.
Foul charge number 20, Jackson Howard. Line number 25, Nick Ball.
Shot good. Lead for 16-49. NA drives the hoop. Short jumper. 16-51. All alone.
That's good as well.
62-51.
And that is Sayani's 5th personal foul. Qualified for the rest of this contest. During the game, from Fort Worth down game 13, Carter Nelson.
62-51. And that's good to do it. Kane's going to win this one. Drive to the hoop.